Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, named I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand setting, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partners, week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career. Get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds, so they try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Pickens in motion. On 2nd down, it's that. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Dak facing 3rd and long.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They are led out by the quarterback, formerly University of Tennessee. It's Joe Milton.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
Look wide, get this one complete, and this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. This pass caught right side, it's Allen. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
He'll try to run for it.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big gain for Arizona. 42 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's important. Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Intended for number 20.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Go! Pass all 80. 3. 65 catch! 65 catch! Let's go!
On 4th down, here's Milton. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Joe Milton, touchdown, Arizona. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your pace defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
The score, Cardinals 7, Cowboys nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense... talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Yeah, here we go. I take line, eh?
From the shotgun, it's down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run here with Walker. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now, and he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan.
And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Cowboys. His 12th touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Irving now on the return. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll help give him some space. Out of bounds. Up at the 20-yard line. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Arizona.
From the gun, here's Milton. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. It's the score, Cardinals 14, Cowboys 7. Roberto Sanchez sets the kickoff.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 20.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
That is Ferguson in motion. Pistol now from Prescott. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
It's 4th down.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up.
At their own 13-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. That is left side and taken in by Allen. So after one, 14-7 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Ready? Hey, pass. Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Rig alert. Bronco. 79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun is Milton. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Milton. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again is Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. First and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
To the air once more is Milton. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Warriors, ready? 19, 18.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
The Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
12 yards.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And a solid run back there. We'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Walker. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. From 31, here is second down and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
That is Ferguson in motion. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And the Cardinals will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On first down, here's Milton. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Ready? 70.
He'll step on the ball comes out. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball.
70.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Ready,
To the air. It's Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 61 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Street. Bronco 80. Steady.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11th. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Now Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. That's a 35-yard.
Now Walker. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Cowboys 1st down. First and 10.
Once again, it's Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
33-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Yeah, here we go. Morning.
Second down, Prescott. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
Schultz, the motion man. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. The Cardinals offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cowboys cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Cougar 19.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here we go, stay.
And the Cardinal first down.
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, here's Milton. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come
Our
to an
tour
end.
around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Lions are getting hot. It's a third straight win, and they take this one in style. From there, we check out another big late-season game. Playoff implications here. And this is Dameon Pierce. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Saints had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jordan Love. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Patriots find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Irving now on the return. And does the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit the 60.
He takes off, and he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Ready,
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of this space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Automatic first down.
Walker. And somehow he circumvents that first man, tries to take this forward. Gain of just about a couple. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line.
Defense.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a lot.
And the defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in 3rd and a mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that 4th down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Cards offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Let's go.
He'll step up and run this.
Joe Milton.
From 29. Here's 2nd and 1.
29-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Arizona.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Coverage defensive.
Hey, back to 60. Back to 80. Street.
Throwing is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Teron Black.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he is certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But
oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
this guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, boy. Let's play.
That one swung out wide to Walker. He's still on his feet, and he will score! Kenneth Walker, touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Cardinals offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles.
Here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Exit 3rd and 2.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
Gain of 6. First down, Cardinals.
60 boxes. 6. Check. 18, tied in. 19, Wyatt. Go.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Got a man. Good job coming back to the ball on the completion. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a design run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down. Who else another catch for his favorite target. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles. Come 19. Panther 11.
Throwing, Milton. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for that.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 37.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
In motion, Lamb. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Here's a screen coming for Wright. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Wright, touchdown Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. The Cardinals offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he'll knock him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
The 31-yard line.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Milton. Catch made there by Allen. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They'll break the huddles. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air once more is Milton. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. That is Ferguson in motion. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement. And I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Slot man in motion left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and push the lead up by 2 more.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Short kick taken at the 17. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They put Pickens in motion. 1st down, Prescott. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
2nd down, Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So right now, there's got to be a pretty honest conversation on the sideline between the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach. They've got to come up with a way to get this guy blocked, and whether it's extra bodies at the line of scrimmage or different protection calls, whatever they got to do, they cannot continue to let him.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Comedy Lions.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Arizona. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point try, 4th cut. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will add one more onto their big lead.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way back. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point, up and good. Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's back. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
The 24-yard line.
Handoff, running left, it is Walker. Past the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit.
Score Cardinals 63. Cowboys 38. Bradley Pinion.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Michael McFadden.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. We're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard. At the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
On second down, here's Milton. There's that man again. Another hit. The elusiveness on display there. 50-foot work setting up first and goal. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. Going to take this all the way back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball, let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline, we got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Let's go now. Set. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70.
Milton to the air on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Here we go. It's 60 average. 6 liking it.
To the air. It's Milton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Fourth down.
70 Ready.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Throwing is Milton. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Second down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. At the 17.
Throwing, Milton. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. And this is going to be a extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Cowboys 59.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They picked up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll look deep, left sideline. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is, on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
That is Ferguson in motion. Dak will throw here on 1st down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
I think this is going to go down as one of the more impressive individual performances that I can recall in quite some time. And they have tried everything to slow this guy down. And up until this point, nothing's worked.
second down. It's Dak. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Dak facing third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Yeah, here we go.
That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott to throw it on fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. They'll throw again. Dak. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Pistol now for Prescott. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
77. Cowboys 66.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
Deputy! Sandy Lion! Rig alert! Rig alert!
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.